Good morning, dear children. Yesterday we seen about how was the indigo cultivated. We seen two systems of indigo cultivation, that is the niche system and rayoti system. Yesterday we seen about the niche cultivation, how it was work niche cultivation, niche and what was the problem with the niche cultivation, which kinds of the problem faced in niche cultivation, that we are going to discuss again today. What was the problem faced during the niche cultivation? The first problem was the planters faced difficulty in expanding the area under the niche cultivation. Only 25% was land available for the niche cultivation. Then indigo could be cultivated only on the fertile land. These were already densely populated. Means fertile land was densely populated, so that this was a big problem. Then third problem was that planters needed large area in compacting blocks and cultivated indigo in plantation. They need now the large area, but it is not easily available for the cultivation of indigo. Fourth problem they face is they try to get the land on the leaf around the indigo factory. Means they need the land nearby the indigo factory. But this land was not easily available to them. They could do so by getting evicted peasants from the areas. This led to conflicts and tension. Means uh, some sometimes they try to get the peasants for the indigo farming, but the workers are not easily available for them. Then we can see that labor was also not easy to mobilize. Means labor are not ready to moving their places. Large plantation required numerous laborers, and these at the same time rice cultivation. Means we seen that when the indigo cultivation was there, that same time there is the rice cultivation also, so that the labor are not easily available. With the labor we see that the large scale needed numerous flux. Means niche cultivation need the numerous plugs and bullocks also, and the same time the bullocks and laborers are busy in the rice cultivation. This was a big problem. And then investing on the purchasing and maintenance of the plugs was a big problem. Means if one acre needed more than 2 or 4 plugs, so it is not easy to purchase this much plugs, and where they have to keep. This was the big problem they were facing. Then supplies of the plugs and the bullocks by the peasants were not easy, since peasant plugs and the bullocks were busy on their rice field. Exactly at the once a minute. Exactly, the supplies of the plugs and bullocks by the peasants were not easy, since peasant plugs and bullocks were busy on their rice field. So that same time that indigo planters needed them. Means same times in rice field also the bullocks needed, workers needed, and plugs needed, and in the same time in the indigo farming also that three things are needed. So in the light of the above, the planters were reluctant to expand the area under the niche cultivation. These are some of the reasons so that niche cultivations are fade down. Now today we are going to see that rayat cultivation or rayat system or indigo on the land of rayats, that we are going to see today. So under the rayat system, the planters force the rayats to sign a contract and agreement satta. At times they pressures the village headman to sign the contract on behalf of the rayat. And now what is the meaning of the rayat? What is the meaning of the Rayoti system? I given you this word in hard word. What is the meaning of the Rayoti? So Rayoti means under Rayoti system the planter forces Rayots to sign a contract satta. Cultivators got a loan against this Sata, and riots were dissatisfied with the system and turned violent. That is called, means riots, points is there. And what is the meaning of riot? Riot means farmers or cultivators, those who having their own land, that we call the riots. Okay, so in that system, under that system, that riots were forced to sign upon the contract to cultivate the indigo. If the riots are not there, the behalf of the riot, those who were the headmen of that particular village, उसको भी क्या किया जाता था, फोर्स किया जाता था टू साइन अपॉन द कॉन्ट्रैक्ट ऑफ द indigo on behalf of the riot. So those who signed the contract got cash advance from the planters at low rate of interest to produce indigo, and those riots signed that contract, they got the some amount for cultivate the indigo. But the loan committee the riot to cultivating indigo at least 25% of the area under his holding. Means suppose one farmer having one riot having 1 biga land, so he have to cultivate the 25% of his land, 25% of his land for the indigo. Means 75% land he can use for another crop, but it is mandatory to give the 25% land for the indigo cultivation. The planters provided the seeds and the drill, while the cultivators prepared the soil, sowed the seed and looked after the crops. The 25% में crops होता था, which indigo. What is mean the biga? A biga is a unit of measurement of land before British rule. The size of this area varied. Means city to city, village to village, that size was varied, but it was a unit to measure the land. In Bengal, the British standardized it to about 1/3 of an acre. मीन्स 1 एकड़ का जो 1/3 होता है उसको 1 बीघा कहा जाता है. Then see what we can see in that picture. This picture an indigo factory located near the indigo fields, painting by William Simpson in 1863. The indigo village were usually around indigo factories owned by the planters. Means indigo villages we generally found nearby the indigo factories. So after harvest, the indigo plants was taken to the vats in the indigo factory. 3 or 4 vats were needed to manufacture the dye. So see here what is the meaning of vat. In that picture there are some tubs like the tanks are there. In that tanks they put up that plant for the fermenting, that we call the vat here. Okay, so after harvest the indigo plants was taken to the vats in the indigo factory. Means indigo factory में लेके जाया जाता था for the fermenting. So there or the 4 vats were needed to manufacturing the dye. So 3 or 4 vats it is needed for the fermenting. Then each vat had a separate function. The leaves strips of the indigo plants were first soaked in warm water in a vat, known as the fermenting or the steeper vat. First the leaves are soaked down. Then for several hours when the plants fermented, the liquid began to boil and bubble. Now the rotten leaves were taken out and the liquid drained into another vat that was placed just below the first vat. Okay, understand. Means below the first vat there is the second another one vat, and उससे क्या हो जाता था, वो लिक्विड जो है वो सेकेंड वैट में गैदर्ड हो जाता था, एक वहाँ पे आके कलेक्ट हो जाता था. तो ड्रेन इनटू अनदर वैट दैट वाज प्लेस्ड जस्ट बिफोर द फर्स्ट वैट. मीन्स उससे वो लिक्विड निकल के आगे के जो वैट सिस्टम है वहाँ पे आके कलेक्ट हो जाता. तो इन द सेकंड वैट नोन एज द बेटर वैट, the solution was continuously stirred and beaten with the paddles. when the liquid gradually turned green and then blue. Lime water was uh, added to the vat. Gradually, the indigo separate out in flakes, muddy to the surface. The liquid was drained off, and the settlement, the indigo was transferred into the another vat, known as the setting vat, and then pressed and dried for सेल. और इस तरह से उसको प्रेस एंड ड्राई करके सेल के लिए रखा जाता था. दैट इज़ द प्रोसेस टू मेक अ indigo color. Okay, see in figure number 111, women usually carried the indigo plant to the vats. ऐसे इंडिगो प्लांट इस तरह के होते थे और उसको वैट्स के से वहाँ पे लाया जाता था. प्लेस पे मीन्स जहाँ पे फैक्ट्री है वहाँ पे लाया जाता था. सी इन द फिगर नंबर 12, द वैट बिटर द इंडिगो वर्कर हियर इज स्टैंडिंग विद द पैडी paddle that was used to sear the solution in the vat. This worker had to remain in waist deep water for over 8 hours to beat the indigo solution, means fermenting or storage vessels. Then see in 13, the indigo is ready for sale. Here you can see the last stage of the production, workers stamping and cutting the indigo pulps that had been pressed and molded. In the background, you can see a worker carrying away the blocks for dye. Such kind of the blocks are ready for the sale now. Come on the next page. When the crops was delivered to the planters after the harvest, a new loan was given to the rare. और जब वो फर्स्ट प्लांट निकल जाता था तो द Britishers are ready to give the second loan to the फार्मर्स और टू द पीसेंट्स और टू द जो भी खेती करते थे रॉयर्स उनको देने के लिए वो रेडी रहते थे. एंड द साइकिल ऑफ स्टार्टेड ऑल ओवर अगेन, और फिर से वो लोन वाली साइकिल उनकी चलती रहती थी. मीन्स फर्स्ट लोन अभी ओवर होने का ही रहता है. मीन्स फर्स्ट लोन दे नॉट पेड एट द फर्स्ट लोन बट second loan approved for them. Now the peasants who were initially tempted by the loan soon realized how harsh the system was. Means उनका फर्स्ट लोन ख़त्म नहीं हुआ तो आके उन पे और एक सेकेंड लोन का एक बोझा जो है वो बढ़ गया, और इस वजह से ये जो सब कुछ ट्रीटमेंट थी, ये जो सब कुछ सिस्टम थे, उनको बहुत ज़्यादा हार्श लगती थी. द प्राइस दे गॉट फॉर द इंडिगो दे प्रोड्यूस वॉज वेरी लो एंड द साइकिल ऑफ द लोन्स नेवर एंडेड. और ये जो लोन की साइकिल थी वो कभी भी एंड नहीं होती थी, इस तरह से वो चलती रहती थी. तो देयर वेयर अदर प्रॉब्लम्स टू, और बहुत ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम्स थे. द प्लांटर यूजुअली insist that indigo be cultivated on the best soil in more had deep roots and it exhausted the soil rapidly. देन हम लोग देखते जो इंडिगो जो थे, इंडिगो के प्लांट्स थे, उसके जो रूट्स थे, दैट रूट बहुत ज़्यादा अंदर जाते थे ज़मीन के. वो जो रूट थे वो बहुत डीप जाते थे, और उस वजह से जो फर्टाइल लैंड होती थी, और यू नो डियर चिल्ड्रन की इंडिगो की खेती करने के लिए लैंड कैसी लगती थी, बहुत अच्छी लगती थी. जो फर्टाइल लैंड होती थी वही लगती थी. फिर क्या होता था, एक बार उस फर्टाइल लैंड पे इंडिगो की खेती कर ली, इंडिगो को उगा दिया कि उसके बाद वहाँ पे कोई दूसरा प्रोडक्शन नहीं होता था, कोई भी चीज़ वहाँ पे कल्टीवेट नहीं की जा सकती थी, क्योंकि इंडिगो के रूट्स जो थे वो बहुत ज़्यादा अंदर जाते थे. तो आफ्टर एन इंडिगो हार्वेस्ट द लैंड कुड नॉट बी sown with the rice, means we can't grown up there rice also. This was the major problem which were facing during that period. So here we are going to see again, we are going to see why the reluctance of the royals to grow indigo. We are going to discuss that point कि the planters generally forced the royals to sign a contract. What we seen today कि प्लांटर्स जो थे जिनके पास खेती है उनको प्लांटर्स कहा जाता था, और जो प्लांटर्स थे वो फोर्स करते थे रयट्स को. सॉरी, प्लांटर्स मीन्स जिन्होंने मीन्स या बोल सकते हैं जिन्होंने एक ये लिया है कि नहीं हम इनको जैसे जो कर्ज देने वाले होते हैं, जो उगाना चाहते थे खेती को डेवलप करना चाहते उनको प्लांटर्स बोला जाता था। मीन्स जैसे कि वो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट देने वाले जो लोग होते थे, जो रयट्स को कॉन्ट्रैक्ट देने वाले लोग होते थे उनको प्लांटर्स कहा जाता था। तो हियर वी सीन कि प्लांटर्स जनरली फोर्स द रयट्स टू साइन अ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट। वो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट पे साइन करने के लिए रयत को फोर्स करते थे। देन कैश एडवांस देते थे वेयर गिवन एट अ लो इंटरेस्ट रेट, बट दैट लोन कमिटेड द रयट्स to cultivate at least 25% of holding with the indigo. Means 25% of land they needed, so upon that basis they given the loan to the royals. Then the planters provide the seed, drills, etc. to the royals, and actual cultivation was done by the cultivators. Then after the delivery of the harvest crop to the planters, new loan was given to the royals. Again, once harvesting crops are done by them, कि नेक्स्ट लोन देने के लिए वो रेडी रहते थे who planters. So this was the rayot was trapped in a cycle of loan. Means the Troyod now catch or trapped in the cycle of the loan. They realized that they were actually getting low rate for their hard labors. Means they realize now. Then planters force the Rayod to grow indigo on the best soil. And whereas the cultivators wants to use that for the rice, means cultivator wants to use that fertile land for the soil, and planters want to grow that indigo production on that fertile soil. This was the big problems they were facing during that period. So that W revelation has took place, and this we will going to see in our next video. Okay, so I think you all has understand the niche cultivation and variety cultivation. These both are very 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 important, so that children you have to read properly till that. Okay, to in tomorrow's video we are going to see W rebellion and after. Thank you.